Boolean panels, Mark II. Usual setup, grid and angle snap are both on and we've got the grid showing. All I'm doing here is setting up this base cylinder that we're going to cut the panel from. I'm just using mirror and the pinch technique. And I'm duplicating that layer and erasing the contents of that just so that it's the same resolution for the subtractive part. And I'm calling that cut just so it's easier to see in the scene manager, and making it a jolly obnoxious colour for the same reason. I should have just put this in a separate layer, but I faff about here and rotate the mirror and then use extrude with mirror on just to make this nice panel shape. It was a silly waste of my time when I should have just put it on a separate layer, but there you go. And then eventually we get to it. Okay, so we've got the two shapes. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to duplicate this one, and I'm going to hide everything else, and I'm going to paint this one green. Stomp. Okay, and we're going to rename this one intersect. Okay, so we have three pieces here. We have the cut, we have the intersect, and we have our original shape. Apologies. So we're going to duplicate the original shape just as we have a spare. I wish they would just automatically give them better names. We'll call that one 1, and we're going to hide it. Now to get our first shape, to subtract the boolean, we select the working layer, then we select the one that we're going to subtract, and then we go subtract. We should get that, which is nice. That's a nice result. And we're going to call this cylinder. We're going to call this cylinder top, just to separate it. Okay. And now hide it. And I'm going to duplicate this one again. It's just as we've always got a spare. Let's call it original, so it's easy to spot in among them. And now we switch on the intersect, which was just a duplicate, obviously, of the subtraction. Select our working layer first. Select the one we're going to intersect and simply intersect. And we get this. We don't want that colour on it, but that's okay just now. So now, when we switch on the top and the bottom, we get this. And then I'm going to fill that just with its own colour. And what I would also do is I would just smooth them off very gently. Switch off grid and angle snap. Switch on mirror though. I think these are a bit too low res. There we go, that's better. So slightly higher res just to get us nice smooth bevels. Chamfers, depending who you're talking to. There we go. So it really is that simple. We have the shape, we have a cut object which we duplicate, we take it away from one of them when we've duplicated that, and we intersect with the other, and we end up with lovely little clean panel lines. It is genuinely that simple. I hope this is much clearer than the last one, and I hope that's useful to you.